Hello, and once again, welcome to our special coverage of our Rise of the Witch King Halloween tournament. I am Phoenix, and I am commentating this match. We are on Game 2 of Round 1 between... We have EagleEyes as men who just got scouted by... Belsebub, who is Isengard and just used his Palantir vision ability. So I guess we know which power he picked. And meanwhile, EagleEyes picked Rallying Call as his first power. So we have Rallying Call versus Vision of the Palantir. Okay, it's called Vision of the Palantir, not Palantir Vision. Sorry, slightly off there. Yeah, and we have a barracks start for EagleEyes, getting his Gondor soldiers out very quickly. Now, EagleEyes has his work cut out for him. If he loses this match, as he has, or this game, I should say, not this match. If he loses this game, then he will be eliminated from the tournament because he lost the previous game of this round. Now, his opponent's going for a Wildman start. Belsebub was very aggressive before. He'll probably try to repeat that now to try to bring down EagleEyes as quickly as possible. And he does have vision on him. Now, he knew his faction because this is 2.2 version 5, so he knew he was up against men, but evidently he wanted to make sure that his opponent was indeed going for a barracks start and not for some surprise like Gondor Knights. And also, I guess, so he can see his farm positions. That's always useful. Gondor soldiers moving in very quickly. Actually, before Belsebub could get any units out. Did EagleEyes go for a fast barracks? Damn it, I should have paid attention to that. Certainly quite possible because he got his units here very fast. It's the most likely explanation. And Wildmen are moving to the left. They're going to go up from the left side of the map by the looks of it. We have a fast Uruk pit from Belsebub. Maybe he wants some pikes to protect his units for when cavalry show up, which is almost inevitable with men. And the Gondor soldiers look like they might be able to take out this furnace. And they did. They threw in a rallying call there, doing quite a bit of damage. And now we have Rohan Spearmen supporting them as well, which is certainly making them a slightly bigger threat. This is actually pretty interesting to have these units already right beside Belsebub's base right here with Rallying Call, and Belsebub has almost no units to fight them. Oh, and here we go. It looks like EagleEyes is definitely in a better position right now already. He's already intercepting these Wildmen. And he managed to do some damage right at the beginning. Now the question is, can he keep up the pressure? It looks like these units are just standing there. They need to move in. This unit's actually still alive, thanks to Rallying Call. They might actually be able to take out this furnace. Now, I did say the Uruk pit might be being built for pikes, but obviously that's a bit premature, and that's what I was thinking too. It's kind of weird, but I guess the real reason was for crossbows. For now, crossbows will definitely be very useful. So are Wildman axe throwers, though. But I notice players don't tend to really bother with them sometimes. And the ones that do say they're overpowered. Well, they're certainly very strong when upgraded. We're going to have to nerf them, since they get the Forged Blades upgrade and just do a ridiculous amount of damage. Alright, so EagleEyes moving in through the middle, chasing after these Wildmen who are trying to get out of there. But meanwhile, we have the reverse happening. Wildmen chasing Gondor soldiers, moving in from the north, or northeast. And we do have a stables. Getting that fast Uruk pit is going to pay off. We have Gondor Knights being produced. They'll certainly take down Wildman very easily. And we are seeing pikes being produced. Oh, of course, he can actually... I'm sure Belsebub could actually see... Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. He should be able to actually see this. Or, well, he can now, for sure. He has pretty much perpetual vision over his base here, over EagleEyes' base. Now let's take a look at command points. 250 out of 350 for EagleEyes, 280 out of 350 for Belsebub. Not really a lot. Now these Gondor Knights can easily take out these Wildmen. And there you go. That's it. Very easy. Very efficient. We're going to start seeing pikes being mixed in. Looks like Belsebub's trying to figure out his strategy. He's moving these units back. He wants to merge them all together by the looks of it. Send in one giant army. which could be quite effective because his opponent doesn't really have one giant army to fight him with. Oh, and these Wildmen caught this builder off guard who's retreating, but the knights are going to save him. And that's it, very effective. The builder's basically safe. Oh, and we have torches as well being applied to Wildmen. A lot of units moving in. Evidently, Beelzebub wants to take out that stables as quickly as possible. He might actually be able to do it here. EagleEyes is not really moving to block his units very well. He's trying now. He noticed the problem. He looks like he's moving all his units back, at least that are the ones that are not in Beelzebub's base, harassing. And he is trying to block them. And oh, he better be very careful with those knights. And he handled it very well. Took out a lot of those Wildmen. He can probably take out a few more before these pikes react, or I guess not. The pikes moved in. And actually, Beelzebub's attack might be stopped here. EagleEyes did manage to react. If he had been a few seconds late with that reaction, it could have been a disaster. Now, these pikes are trying to move to save those Wildmen. They just barely get there. The knights have to hold off attacking for now. But ultimately, Beelzebub's attack just did not work out. And oh, these Wildmen are again exposed for another unit of knights. Very well played by EagleEyes. And yeah, these are expensive. Remember, he spent 300 resources on those torches, plus a 150 for the Wildmen. So that's 450 resources that are going down the drain here. And that's it. EagleEyes' attack Beelzebub's attack just did not work out. EagleEyes defended very well. He also took a lot of damage here. Let's take a look at the current situation. EagleEyes 330 out of 550 command points. Only 425 command points and 248 used by Beelzebub, who has War Chant as his second power. He's got 2 5-point powers, 10 power points in total earned. EagleEyes also has 10 now, and he still has his Rallying Call. Hasn't picked a second power yet. Maybe he's saving for the 10-point power. And here we go. EagleEyes is trying to expand down here, but Beelzebub's not going to let him. EagleEyes is attacking from the northeast as well. Right now, he has the clear advantage. Beelzebub trying to fight back, but it's just not enough yet. We're still looking at one clan setting, one Urk pit as the setup for Beelzebub, while EagleEyes has a barracks, he has a stables, and what's he building here? An archery range. It's kind of far from his base, the archery range. And the battle continues. These knights are going to pose a huge problem, actually, for Beelzebub. He can't counter them very easily. I mean, yeah, he can send pikes, but if EagleEyes is careful with them, he won't lose too many of them to pikes. So yeah, this will definitely be interesting to see. We do have pikes moving in right now. Just needs to get his cavalry out of there, and yep, they're getting into position. Now they're moving away. EagleEyes moving to block this attempted attack. And oh, here we go again. Exposed Wildmen. Upgraded with torches, instantly getting killed by the knights. That's something you always have to be careful about. Protecting your swordsmen, as well as your archers, from cavalry. It's very difficult to do, actually. You have to really pay attention constantly, because your units will get out of position so easily. And Beelzebub already has a lot of things to worry about. He has his builder here. I'm guessing he's planning on expanding soon in that area. Now we have quite a few units. Did manage to sneak by. They're going to take out this farm very easily. This builder actually might go down. The farm is deleted to save resources. The builder getting really close, and he might actually get killed here, but just barely escapes. We nearly had a civilian casualty in this war, and he's immediately rebuilding the farm. Immediately. And yeah, those units are taking a bit of damage. Only 3 pikes trying to attack the farm. That's going to go well. We have Athelian Rangers on the map. Definitely a very useful choice for EagleEyes. Still looking at just 2 unit production buildings here for Beelzebub, which seems a bit odd, actually. I would think he would get more by now. Try to outspam his opponent a bit. Right now it does look like EagleEyes is getting the unit advantage. Yeah, he definitely is. 538 out of 725. 300 out of 475. You can definitely see it. Yep. Okay. But Beelzebub still managing to do a bit of damage. And oh, that level 2 farm. Wow, that farm was so lucky. Won't take much for it to go down, though, after this point. And look, we have a very interesting spot for a farm. And that troll trying to come after the wildman didn't really manage it. Gondor Knights moving in to try to save the farm. One of the uses of building a farm in a spot like this is it gives you an idea when your opponent is going for that inn. You can pretty much tell if he's sending pikes nearby, and he seems to be, even if he tries to go for your farm first before the troll, you probably can guess that he's actually going to go for the inn as well. And there we go, Rallying Call versus War Chant, and a massive battle ensues. And the bad thing for Beelzebub is it's on the wrong side of the map for him. It's really close to his base, and there are a lot of units here actually. This could be a huge problem. We have Athelian Rangers providing support too. We don't have any cavalry from Beelzebub, so he's not going to easily counter these Rangers. His archers certainly aren't going to. And yeah, this is not looking good for him. Look at the number of units here. Look at this farm. Another farm miraculously escapes destruction, even though it's located in one of the most precarious positions you can have a farm on. You're very likely to get it attacked very fast when it's there. We have a Crebine ability used to try to debuff EagleEyes, slow him down. You have summon hobbits from EagleEyes ready to be used. And are we going to see it any time? I thought I heard it for a second as I was talking. I don't think I have, though. Yeah. Not yet. He's saving it for the right moment. And it definitely is looking very bad for Beelzebub at this point. Again, still 2-unit production buildings, trying to spam as many units as he can. He's got Urk, Pikemen, he's got Wildmen. That's basically been his main unit mix throughout this game. I've seen some crossbows. I haven't really seen any now. Well, he doesn't have many units now. If we take a look at the situation, 650 out of 775, okay, versus 200 out of 475. Yeah, EagleEyes has a massive advantage. If you couldn't already tell from the minimap, just from the colors, you can see the unit difference. And we have all 3 5-point powers for Beelzebub. He went for all 3 of them, and a 5 and 10 point for EagleEyes, and this game might not last much longer. Are we going to see fire arrows anytime soon, I wonder? Not yet. We don't have a level 3 archery range. But look at where these units are now. And they're moving back. And we have a Hobbit summon. He wants to combine Rallying Call, I think, on all of these. Right? That's what... No, he can't do that. Okay, it's not charged. But he did want all his units together. It did look like he was just setting them up for that. We have Lurtz on the field. We have a hero, finally. Lurtz is not going to make much difference here, though, and he's getting a little close to those units. Well, I guess he has to attack. He's just going to snipe them from a distance and retreat when he needs to. We're starting to see these arrow tower expansions come up. There's obviously some concern, and these knights are cowering in fear from this giant white. There's obviously concern from Beelzebub at this point that he's going to lose this game. Level 3 furnace goes down. That's never good. He's got all his units back here, and they're not enough. They're just not enough right now. It looks like EagleEyes is avoiding. I'm actually surprised he didn't go for his unit production building, because he kind of had the chance, I would think, before. Fire arrows could be useful as well. It looks like he's going for it. Yep, he's getting fire arrows, and he's retreating all his units. What is he doing? I guess he wants to finish this in a cinematic way. Well, these Rangers certainly have to retreat. This is not a good spot for them. And, oh, they might actually get caught here. Isengard units are kind of fast. Yeah, they're getting murdered, and they're taking flanking damage. But it's not going to be a huge deal for EagleEyes. The summoned hobbits are gone. But still a lot of units on the field here. EagleEyes has in total about 24 command points. 634, did I say command points? 24, or I guess 25 power points, and 643 command points out of 925. Almost maxed out. Beelzebub is massively behind. And he's got 26 command points, or power points. Power points, not command points. Players are almost equal on power points, not on command points, though. And we have a Wildman summon, cleverly positioned to kill a bunch of these Rangers, which are already upgraded It's an expensive loss for EagleEyes, but not one that he can't recover from, that's for sure. And for now, Belsebub remains alive. It does feel like EagleEyes just let him live. Like he wasn't really in a rush to take him down. And oh, did we get an arrow volley? That doesn't seem to have done anything. Or maybe it was just like a delayed animation. I don't know, but it didn't seem to have done anything. And these crossbows are retreating because they have to, basically. Oh, but we have Gondor Knights coming after them. Oh, this is bad. And the Wildmen are like moving to block them or something. But it's not really enough. And yeah, they're going down. Heavy losses. Heavy losses for Belsebub. And look at the number of units coming here. We have tower guards on the field. We have, I think, a couple level 3 farms by now. Look at this farm. It survived. And it's level 3. And we have another level 3. And it's just looking bad. Very bad for Belsebub. So this looks like, or it's going to lead to game 3 for this round. If EagleEyes wins this. The third game will need to settle who actually wins and advances to round 2. Alright. Oh, you're kidding me. The ultimate insult. He's building farms right beside his base. Wow. Look at this. He's actually surrounding his whole base of farms. There's like a furnace here, and otherwise it's... Oh, I guess some furnaces. EagleEyes never really attacked from that side, so he didn't get them. But you can see this is a disaster for Belsebub. Look at this. He's got his base surrounded. There are so many units. We've got fire arrows so they can attack from a distance. He's got more than enough forces to take out his unit production buildings, and Belsebub really doesn't have any units. Well, he's got, you know, 3 units, but that's not really enough. And we have Rallying Call, and the clan setting goes down. He's just upgrading his fortress now. The Orc Pit is going down very quickly. The furnace is going down, and this is it. There's nothing Belsebub's going to do now to recover from this. And was that... Really? We're seeing the bombard ability being used? Okay. We're seeing the bombard ability being used. That's why they were still firing in that area. I guess he just wanted to have some fun with it. 2 big groups of units on different sides. Belsebub trying to rebuild an Orc Pit. He's not going to surrender so easily. Oh, he did delete that furnace. And he deleted that too, I think. Is he going to surrender? Or will he fight to the end? Looks like he just wanted to move where it was positioned. Not that it matters at this point. He's got a couple of furnaces. Well, like 2 furnaces, maybe some in the, up there in the northeast that EagleEyes might not have gotten yet. And that's it. Basically, it's just the fortress and this Orc Pit. And yeah, he does have a few furnaces. Yeah, and we're just going to watch the rest of this game, which is probably going to be like 1 minute long at this point. Still trying to upgrade his fortress. It looks like EagleEyes is just taking his time on purpose. He's like a cat toying with a mouse. Playing with his food. He's not satisfied to just win. He has to win after pretty much... I don't know what the best word would be. I guess he just wants to win in the most cinematic way possible with a huge army assaulting a fortress. Why not, right? In any case, Belsebub does not have long. Oh, we have a Rohirrim summon. I guess this was part of his plan. Making it more cinematic with Rohirrim. And we have a Hobbit summon right on top of Lurtz. They're probably going to switch to their rocks right now. And oh, where is he running? Lurtz is committing suicide, ladies and gentlemen. Lurtz decided to have an epic final stand where he's murdering as many units as he can. And he got quite a few. But ultimately goes down, and that is it. This giant, giant army attacks the fortress, and Belsebub surrenders. And that is it for game 2, which means we're going to have a game 3 because each player won 1 game so far in this round. So stay tuned for game 3 between EagleEyes and Belsebub. I'll see you guys soon.